Okay. Hello. So one moment in my life that I think represents when I used care ethics the most would be a time on my mission where I was assigned to a companion or assigned to another missionary who had just kind of started his mission. I had been out for a while and was getting ready to go home, but he had been out for maybe about a week or 2 weeks, and I kind of noticed that he was starting to get kind of homesick, kind of having a hard time adjusting to the missionary life and schedule and everything that you have to kind of follow. And so I had to kind of make a decision of um, whether I had to kind of push him, out of the apartment and things like that to go and do work like we were supposed to, or um, and continue to go at the pace that we were going at, uh, or if we should slow down and if I should let him have a break or things like that. And I ultimately chose to kind of slow down the work, give him a break. If we were, out and about doing work, we might take a couple more breaks than we, I guess, should have or would have normally, and kind of talk through it and see where he was at and adjusting and being homesick and trying to help him work through that. And so I think the best idea uh, that holds with this time is responsiveness. I think being able to look at the situation and respond in an appropriate way to help that person um, is what care ethics really is, according to Sandra Stouts. That's what care ethics uh, is maintaining the relationships that we have, and helping others to maintain those social connections that we have with them, and all of those things. And so I think if you were to look at it from a utilitarian standpoint, uh, I think they would tend to agree, kind of along the same lines as care ethics, mainly because with utilitarians, it's what is going to produce the most good. And I think my decision to take a break and kind of slow down a little bit was the best decision in that moment. And I think it led to the overall most good, because it allowed him to adjust a little bit better. Whereas if I had pushed him too much, it might have been too much for him to adjust or get over his homesickness. And so I think utilitarian would also agree that the decision to slow down and take a break would be the right thing to do and would produce the most good for both of us. But yeah,